Is a woman sinful for preparing food for her husband who does not fast Ramadan? No.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
Her action is permissible, which is cooking. When the husband chooses to eat, that's his responsibility. It would be from civility, from smartness, not to serve the food if the person is breaking their fast inexcusably. If someone is a diabetic or they have other conditions in which they're not able to fast, then they're exempt. One can serve food for the sick person, the traveler, etc., even if one is fasting oneself. Similarly, if someone is unable to fast, then one can serve. Otherwise, it will be discretion not to. In these situations, one commands the good and forbids the wrong. One informs the person that one commands the good, forbids the wrong, and one encourages. One encouragement will be of benefit, but one does not have to nag, right? Because nagging has the opposite of the effect that one seeks by trying to convince someone to do the right thing. It's from discretion to refer to people with their titles of respect. And respect, we've emphasized that respect is a fundamental virtue of being a human being. Allah has made the human being respected. لَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. And they've been honored and thereby respected by Allah. They've been granted an intellect, been granted the potential or the actuality of faith and guidance and good. And we've been commanded to show respect to the people of knowledge for their knowledge, to the people of righteousness for their righteousness, to those who are older than us for being older than us. For those younger than us, we respect them by being merciful to them, by being patient with them. But it's an important virtue and it's a bad habit, civilizational bad habit. It was inconceivable just 2 generations ago to refer to one's neighbor who's even a year or two older just by their first name. To refer to someone, one's parents' age, as anything but uncle or aunt, in whatever language. To refer to one's teacher by their first name, right? One would use titles, professor this, Mr. this, etc. And these are virtues. Even if society leaves the way of virtue, we should not. We should not. Right? We should refer to people with their, even say, no, just call me Bob. Right? I was at a very respected theological school. I won't mention which religious tradition. There's a meeting between religious scholars of different religious traditions. And the head of that seminary, or that theological school, and the head of their religious affairs were talking about each other. And one's name was Bert, the other was Arnold. But they're calling each other Bert and Arnie as if they were Sesame Street characters. And these are, in their own context, these are respected people. But if people, so it's very important to have that respect. One should never refer, even if people themselves refer to themselves by their first name, we should use honorifics and titles with them, even in our own circles. There's a question about music. We have many answers on Seeker's Guidance related to that. Do check those out. Impermissible means not permissible. It could be prohibited. It could be prohibitively disliked. And there's a slight differentiation in the Hanafi school. May Allah bless your intention for studying the Islamic studies curriculum. I'd emphasize having a clear sense of purpose, making a plan, consult about your plan, set a schedule, and then keep renewing your intention with every class that you attend, and ask Allah for acceptance, and take yourself to account, review. Don't hesitate to consult. And we have resources on how to study Islam systematically that highlight some of these elements.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله